Hi everyone, I'm Leah Klein, your Wild Tree representative, and I just wanted to summarize the steps you should take before attending the upcoming workshop that you were invited to. So you should have been emailed a grocery list and prep chart from Wild Tree. So be sure to check your junk mail if you can't find it, and if you absolutely can't find it, please reach out to me via email and I can get it to you. But there are two important documents that you will use as you are preparing for the workshop. One is your grocery list and the other is the prep chart. So you should have a grocery list emailed to you that looks something like this, and you can either look on it off of your phone or email when you're at the store, or you can print it out and take it with you. It's very organized and concise for you, organized by proteins, produce, and then any miscellaneous items that you might need. So you'll take this to the store and purchase your grocery items. A couple things about that. My best tip is to just, to not do this too far in advance of the workshop so that everything is fresh. However, if you need to, for some reason, because of the timing in your schedule, shop, a week in advance, you can get it and then freeze it and keep it frozen after prepping your bags. So a couple options there. So you'll, first step, go to the grocery store with your Wild Tree grocery list. Get everything that you need to complete your meals. Then, when you are ready to prep before attending the workshop, you're going to follow the pre-workshop prep chart, which looks like this. And again, this was emailed to you. You will see that it's organized for you by the 10 different recipes, 1 through 10. And what you're going to be doing is organizing your meals into 10 separate freezer bags. Okay, so you'll number each one 1 through 10 and add the listed ingredients to each bag. So for example, for this particular set, bag number 1 is 2 pounds of chicken breast, applesauce, black pepper. Okay, so you'll add that to your bag if that's what your prep chart says, and zip your bag closed. If you are doing this a day or two before the workshop, just put everything in the fridge until you come. If you're, again, doing this a week or so in advance, you can always just put it in and freeze it and then bring it frozen to the workshop and keep it all frozen. Okay, so just 2 steps before the workshop: purchasing your groceries and putting your items in their bags. Now, the first time you do this, it's kind of like your time to get your system, and you'll get better as you do more workshops. But one tip that I have is I like to cut and touch all of my meat first and get that in the bag. So if I'm cutting chicken into cubes or whatever it is, I'll get the meat in all 10 bags, and then I'll work on the vegetables. So maybe there's a lot of recipes that are going to call for chopped onion. I'm just going to chop a bunch of onions and then just place them in their proper bags, cut the peppers, whatever it happens to be. Some people like to work 1 bag at a time, so they're going to just do bag 1 from start to finish with their meats and any other vegetables or miscellaneous items, and then to 2. But you can do it in any way you want. Just make sure your 10 bags are prepped before coming to the workshop. The reason for this is we don't want to be cutting and chopping raw meat at the workshop. We just want you to get that taken care of before you come. So, as far as time, as you're trying to plan this out, a trip to the grocery store, just figure out what that might be for you, but one where you're just cruising through the sections of the grocery store getting your list complete. So maybe half hour of time spent at the grocery store getting your items. And then as far as the prep, some workshops take a little bit more than others depending on how many vegetables and how much cutting there is. I would say if you get yourself really organized, you have everything out, your bags all ready, you have all of your items on the counter, knives ready to go, you could get this prepped in about an hour. For some people it might take an hour and a half or 2 hours. If you have a helping hand at home that wants to help you with this, it's of course going to go faster. So just plan on, giving yourself 1 to 2 hours of time to get the groceries and get everything prepped before you come. If you have little kids like me, that prep sometimes takes a while if you are distracted. So just give yourself enough time in your schedule to get that done, and you're going to thank yourself because you're really putting in some work in the front end, and you're going to save yourself hours of cooking time when dinner comes around. So for The rest of the steps, you will complete them at the workshop. So what you'll do is you'll bring your 10 bags in a cooler to the workshop, and at the workshop you'll get your Wild Tree kit, and you'll add your Wild Tree items to your recipes, stick on bag labels, and you'll go home with meals that are ready to cook. So if you have any questions, reach out. But that's what I need to share with you as far as getting ready for the workshop. Make sure to bring measuring cups, measuring spoons, and an apron, and come ready for some snacks and to learn more about meal planning. Thank you so much, and I look forward to meeting you soon.